Good morning. I'm gonna start trying to hold myself accountable for this. I should write this down actually. I should write this down so that I really hold myself accountable. I'm gonna wake up and make my bed every day. It's not revolutionary, but damn, does it make an impact on the day. How we doing, team? There was some clip that I saw and it was this professor talking to his students, and I guess the students were all talking about how they were gonna save the world and change the world and da-da-da-da-da. And he told them, why don't you start by keeping your room clean? He's like, I bet half of you guys have all these plans to change the world, but about half of you don't have a clean room as we speak. And you know, that came from my neck. It's not even about the bed being perfect either. It's just about taking the extra 2 seconds that it takes to give a little attention to the space. Gorgeous. I've already had such a morning. We got up, we made Reem's lunch, we took him to school, and now my day gets to start. I am doing a hair transformation today. I'm over this hair. I like the bangs, but I'm over this hair. I've put some effort into planning this day at the hair salon because typically what I'll do is I'll schedule it like first thing in the morning, which makes no sense. And I'll get there without eating yet. I won't put on a drop of makeup. And what'll happen is I'll be sitting there in the chair with the robe on. And for whatever reason, sitting in that chair with the robe on is the most humbling experience. Like, I don't know what it is about either the robe or I don't know what it is, but I always feel so fugly in that chair. And when I go without eating and I'm there for like 4 hours, starving with a rumbling stomach and with the reflection that's looking back at me like, the fuck. Today I said, no, we're gonna book the appointment at 11:30. We're gonna get up, we're gonna have our morning, we're gonna eat, we're gonna do some concealer, and we're gonna set ourselves up for success. The only issue that I'm not setting myself up for success is I only have the over-ear AirPods. And like, I'm not a chatty Cathy at the hair salon, so I wish I had the regular AirPods so I could just put them in and like pretend to be, you know, working on my phone or something. And like actually be listening to a podcast, but I don't have the headphones, so maybe this will be my social activity for the day, and me and the girl doing my hair can chop it up, and that's what it is. Having this room, get ready and to do my little thing, and it's been so nice. I've had this room for a couple of days now, and I'm like so inspired already. Dude, I have to talk to you about the power of writing things down. And I know that we've all, heard about journaling. It's nothing revolutionary, and I've done it in the past. I think I used to wake up and, you remember that era, right? In my closet. I would wake up, meditate, lay on that foam roller for my posture, and write in the mornings. Morning journaling doesn't work for me anymore because I don't wake up on my own time anymore. I'm very much, Rio's my boss. So now I journal at night. It's the last thing I do before bed. I made a commitment to myself, okay? I made a commitment to myself, and on the commitment to myself, I have my 3 months of goals listed out, and I have weekly steps that I can measure on how I'm gonna get to those goals. And it's not all, just things that I need to complete. There's a little bit of self-care that I include on there. Like, I will be doing either 12, 3:30 or yoga for a minimum 5 times a week, and that'll kind of cover my self-care and my physical health. And then I also put on there that I will journal 5 times a week, which, seems like a lot because I'm not really a journaler. I'm not a very Dear Diary style person, so I thought. Because tell me why, in my journal at night, what I'll do is I'll just take that time to jot down kind of whatever I'm feeling. And I've noticed that I've jotted down my intentions for the next day on it. like my anxieties and my intentions for the next day. So I'll be like, tomorrow I have to do this. I'm a little worried that it's, going to be overwhelming, but I am committed to being positive. I am committed to being inspired, and I am committed to handling this like a queen or whatever. I just kind of made that up. But it is actually wild how if you write out your intention for the next day, the night before, you show up for yourself. And it's insane. Like, I'm a little journaler these days because the impact that it's been making on my day-to-day has been fantastic. Okay, this hair. I like it. I'm over this hair. But for whatever reason, anytime I have done highlights, anytime I have done an ombre situation, anytime I put a little blue in my hair for the Teen Vogue party, I end up not feeling myself. I remember when I used to watch YouTubers growing up, and one of the best, most fun part about watching these YouTubers is that they would change their hair color like every 3 months, and it was so much fun. But like, that is just not me. I wish it was. I just don't think that's not me. And anytime I've done any type of subtle change to my hair, I find myself making the same realization again over and over that my hair looks best in a chocolatey, solid color brown. And I feel rich, and I feel luxurious, and I feel bougie, and I feel put together when I have solid colored hair. And I really hope I'm not alone in that. And it's not that I'm going to cheap boonkety salons and getting, stripey highlights or cheap looking highlights, and that's the issue. No, honey. Never that. Never that. I'm going to the creme de la creme and getting, all the like my highlights are blended, but that's not the issue. I'm just not a highlight girl. I don't know. So much talking, so little productivity. That's the thing. It's like I like filming while I do shit, but sometimes it's like my mind and muscle connection can't work as easily because I'm worried about what I'm saying. But I did get my makeup done yesterday by Nat. And when I tell you that looks maxing was achieved, girls, it is all about learning how to do our makeup. Like, what the fuck? The shit she did to my face, I was like, how am I Kylie Jenner? Like, how did that go down? What really ate down with my glam yesterday was the overlining of the lips. That obviously a makeup artist just knows how to do it in a way that it doesn't look completely obvious. What did she use on me? She used it was the way she drew it on, first of all. And then second of all, it was the Bennett tint in the middle. Do I have that? All the moving houses. This is bad. I haven't got my lips done in over 2 years. And I am just curious, is there new and improved lip filler out there that I'm not in the loop on? I think where I dropped off, the last iOS update was Restylane Kiss. It was like Restylane Kiss, so natural, moves with your lips, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh my gosh, but over the years, yeah, you're my witness. Over the years, I had gotten some crazy funky lip filler. The worst one is I walked around with a literal ball in my top lip for 6 months to a year. I don't know how anybody, I think people did tell me, I think my friends did let me know, but I think they were trying to be nice and downplayed how wonky tonk it looked. That era was just crazy for everybody, so maybe everybody's awareness was just at an all-time low. But that was my craziest lip filler experience. That was just awful. I remember not wanting to dissolve it too, because I'm like, I don't want to waste it. I looked nuts. So what Nat, the makeup artist, told me yesterday is draw this and this, the bottom corners and the top corners in line with your natural lips. And then where you overline is right here in the middle in the shape of a heart, like this. And under the bottom lip, you kind of overline right here. Then she put the Benetint right in the middle, which I don't have. Ula Henriksen Lip Peptide. Yeah, I'm not doing anything to my lips. I'm just gonna overline them. Like, that kind of looks like I just got them done, actually. How fun is this little mirror in the closet? This was just dead space, so figured I'd put a mirror here. And oh my gosh, these were all the clothes that were in our attic for the 2 years that we lived in Miami. Do you remember when we would go and hike and explore the great state of Arizona in our Arizona outfits? Those were some of the best days of my life. Arizona is such a beautiful, gorgeous state. And we used to go all up and down this state in Carhartt and live our outdoorsy life. I've also been thrifting a lot in Arizona. The thrifting here, oh, it's the most random places. I mean, not that Arizona's random. Like, I just got this beautiful real silk Ralph Lauren PJ set. It's in an extra large, but I like that. The tea with the thrift spots is you gotta go to the rich neighborhoods. Like, I went to the bougie one. We need to start normalizing prepping for hair appointments just as intensely as we are prepping for a flight, because they are arguably similar. For sure. Comparing a hair appointment to a flight definitely subconsciously just made me choose all black. Not mad about it. I'm feeling really brave today, and I ordered myself food. I always see people order themselves food to the hair salon, and I'm like, wow. You look so happy. What did I end up going with? A tomato soup, which is crazy. That's not going to be easy to eat. And I got, oh, like a beef and chicken skewer. I thought that'd be easy to eat. I'm just so excited for it to get here. I don't know why I got skewers. This is awkward. This is what I'm talking about. I even had them cut my bangs a little bit shorter. She was like, well, because you know that I didn't get these bangs because I wanted to get these bangs. It's because I had these crazy postpartum bangs that I was like, all right, might as well turn them into it. But she asked me if she should cut them, and I was like, you know what? Might as well commit to the bit. Do we love? Oh my gosh. I feel so much more myself like this. I don't know what it is about highlights that make me feel cheaper. Like when I have my solid brown color, something about it just feels more luxurious. Okay, I'm going to sprint to this yoga class. You're like supposed to, you know, go to yoga to relax, but I swear, every time I go to yoga, I'm late, I'm stressed out. It's like so defeats the purpose of what yoga is for. Because I'm driving there like dun 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 dun, like to go relax. But you know, driving around in Arizona is truly such a gorgeous experience. I always try to capture it in these videos and it falls flat. There's no way to describe really how beautiful it is to drive around this state. Peaceful, quiet. Look at the mountains to my right. Can you see it? The video will not do it justice, but it feels like everywhere you drive here, there is mountains to your left, to your right. It is so nice. And driving to the 5:30 class is always so pretty too, because it's this soft sunset. Arizona gets the best sunsets. I'm filming in the bathroom because this is the only place I'm allowed to film in here. My bestie got me a full body massage at a beautiful spa for my birthday. She said, I just feel like you could relax, you know, you're a busy mom. This day has been beautiful. I got my massage. I'm just sitting there in the spa, chilling, getting stuff done on my phone, ordering food. I'm like, why don't I do this more often? Arizona's famous for their spas. The one that I'm at right now is the biggest spa in all of Arizona, and it's so close to my house. I'm like, wait, the biggest spa in all of Arizona is this close to my house, and I don't come here often. I'm being so productive. I brought my little essentials, AirPods, but you know what I'm about to get into? Swell. 3:30. A little spa day. A little 12-3:30. Like, is that not the perfect combination of life? I got this Barefoot Dreams sweater in the lobby. I'm so cozy. Like, this is actually the best day. Apparently the gym here is really nice. Let's go explore. Let's go explore. Please leave a comment and let me know how long you have followed me, or for how many years you've popped into my channel, watched a video, or maybe you've been watching this whole time. When was like my skincare, intense skincare obsession era? I had like 2-3 years where I was deeply obsessed with all things skincare and all things makeup, and it really was my best friend clocking my makeup bag saying your makeup bag sucks for a beauty influencer that opened my eyes to that being so true. I'm like, wait, I love all things skincare. I love all things beauty, and I have neglected my makeup bag. I've neglected my skincare shelves. I mean, part of it is just the moving around and bouncing houses a lot, but now that I am settled into this house, I just want you to buckle up and hold on, because we are so back with that. I did a round of selects from all the brands. I hope they send them. And this is a new discovery of mine. I don't even want to know how much it costs because it was a birthday gift. This is my first time hearing of this brand. Augustino's bitter. But when I tell you, I'm like, what? I am rediscovering my love for skincare because this is just so damn good. This is the cream. But like a couple of days of using this and I feel stunning, like skin hydrated, face plump. So we are back into the beauty skincare obsessions. We are back into lining this up with the newest releases and drops, and I will be your informant on what's worth the money and what's not. I posted a video yesterday of my all-time favorites because I do have a couple tried and trues. You're gonna have to rip me away from them, like the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, which people were commenting just got recalled. But I guess it was another one that got recalled, not that one. This Tanologist face drops, tried and true. I've tried so many face drops, I can't get away from these. Josie Maran, their body butters are just so good and so luxurious, and I feel so rich and hydrated after I put these on. But don't you worry, girls, that these shelves will be filled up to the brim with skincare soon. I'm gonna do a quick pivot. I don't have too much time to talk. But something that I wanted to talk to you and explore, you know, even in myself, this year for me is all about personal development, personal growth, and really becoming the better version of myself every single day. So I want to talk to you about validation. I saw this TikTok. Okay, it says, "You're so funny. Thanks. I started my social media career at 13, so I don't know how to live without validation from strangers." And that got me thinking. I started doing this at a similar age. And I'm like, yo, do I need validation from strangers to feel good about myself? And I really started asking myself this question, and it's funny, I just left a workout and the girl next to me had followed me for years, and we were working out together and we had such a fun time together. And I'm like asking myself, like, do I feel that way about myself? Where do I find validation from? And I think it's important that we ask ourselves these uncomfortable questions, because if you get validation from what your body looks like or male attention, or I don't know, you know, there's a million ways we can get our validation. It's okay. It's like, well, where do you want to get your validation from? So I have yet to identify where I think I get my true validation from in this life. I would like to believe that I get my validation from being an awesome rock star mom And from just consistency in terms of like, I feel like I'm super consistent in, you know, the things that I show up for. I feel like one thing that I'm great at is kind of doing the same thing again and again and again and holding myself accountable. And well, obviously this is validating, but I try to really channel it in a healthy way and focus on the impacts that my videos are making rather than like the metrics, the views, the follower count, that stuff like that. I really don't pay attention to that. I pay attention to the comments. I pay attention to, hey, this video made my day because I was having the shittiest day because of this, da, da, da. Or hey, this inspired me to XYZ, XYZ. And that was a learned practice. And it definitely wasn't overnight, because I would say when I was younger and just starting this, I would 100% absolutely get validation from views, from metrics, from all that. And I am so proud of myself to have done so much growing, to not need that external validation and to really feel that validation coming from like, what is the impact that I am making? Sometimes this feels a little bit silly, I'm not gonna lie, like sitting here talking to a camera, like this whole setup feels goofy. This feels goofy sometimes, you know, but I am just so grateful for the comments, for the impact, for the one-on-one interactions. Like what keeps me going, what keeps me motivated, what keeps me feeling validated is the in-person interactions. Like when I meet people that watch my channel, it's like a free friend. Long story short, I feel validation from being a good friend, like a lifelong good friend, from being a good mom, from being a good wife, and from, I don't know. But anyways, ask yourself that question. What makes you feel validation? I must have just manifested this PR package, because tell me why. A full collection from Mira just came in and it looks really good. Heartleaf calming cream, which I just used a little bit of on my arm actually. I've been getting little allergic reactions all over my body. So this is nice. It's good to have some skincare that is not gonna irritate you. Hydration sensitive skin serum. Consistency feels pretty lightweight, but still kind of like a moisturizer. So I'd say for a serum, it's on the thicker side. Let's see if this moisturizer feels thicker. It's like a good mid-weight. And again, really calming, no tingling going on. I feel like the whole point of this line is really focused on just straight up hydration. And I just noticed eczema control. And I don't know how my eczema went away, because I remember having eczema all on the inside of my arms. I still have the marks from it, because I remember I would scratch at them and scratch at them. Like I remember when I was doing the little eczema creams, I must have been, I don't know, like 11. I remember them all saying that eczema never goes away, and I would have flare-ups here, flare-ups here, but they went away. Like I haven't had eczema in years. Oh my God, thank you for this cake toothpaste. You made my day. I just started going at it. What do we have going on over here? Say Tell them about what we added up to our lineup yesterday.
What did we add to our lineup?
Who knew schnitzel was that easy to make?
You're calling it schnitzel, it's fried chicken.
It's fried chicken, I guess.
It's fried chicken.
Dude, who knew fried chicken was that easy to make? I'll have to make a video showing you how to make it. All you do is get flat chicken breast, or you can get any chicken and bang it and make it flat, okay? Then you put it in egg wash, and all that is you crack eggs into a bowl. You take the chicken, you put the chicken into the eggs, get the eggs everywhere, then you dunk that in panko, and then you just fry it on the grill. I didn't realize that frying was as easy as getting oil really hot and throwing something in it and letting it sit there in the oil.
That is literally the definition of frying.
But like, who knew it was that easy?